A groundbreaking Oz. You don't have to live in agony anymore. Heal your chronic pain. No pills, no surgery.
Today, we are changing the practice of medicine.
The new invisible treatment your doctor hasn't heard
It
of.
builds a magnetic field around you, going deep into your body.
Is this the revolutionary cure you've been waiting for?
Are these things for real?
This is new cutting-edge research.
Dr. Oz investigates.
This is how we're going to change medicine together. Thank you very much. I am more excited about this show than any other we have done this season, because today we are changing the practice of medicine, and you get to help. Now, if you've tried everything to ease your back pain, your neck pain, foot pain, arthritis pain, then this is the show for you. There's a revolutionary cure for pain that few doctors know about, because it's not a new pill or surgery. It uses moving magnets, energy waves that change the way your body copes with pain. Wait till you see what we found.
You may not realize it, and you certainly can't feel it, but inside each of us is a raging electrical storm. A biological whirlwind that controls every cell, every nerve, every muscle, every thought. How you experience pleasure, and even how you experience pain. What if you could harness this powerful force field inside of you to feel better, sleep longer, and most miraculous of all, ease your chronic aches and pains? That's the promise of magnetic therapy, which uses the power of magnetic energy to redirect electrical impulses to the areas where you feel pain, so relief and healing can begin. The FDA has already cleared pulsed magnetic therapy for fusing broken bones, treating severe, untreatable depression, and now to treat post-operative pain and swelling. It sounds like science fiction, but is magnetic therapy for real? Are we finally on the brink of a whole new frontier to reduce, even erase, your pain?
Now, just to be clear, we are not talking about static magnets like the kind you stick on the fridge. This is pulsed electromagnetic fields. It's pulsing, moving energy, much more powerful than static magnets. So here's how it could work for your pain. All right, so this is really important. I want you to understand it well. Here's what researchers say magnetic fields are doing inside the body. Inside this mat, there are electrical coils. And when electricity passes through there, it creates a magnetic field that moves through the body. And it whispers. There's 75 trillion cells in your body. And it goes deep into your body, places where sports screens and heating pads could never reach. For example, down around the spine, where that red, angry area is. Now, the magnetic field turns on, and when it does it, it activates these ions, these charged particles. And there are proteins in there, and there's signals in there, stirs these things up, and these charged particles bring in nutrients, but they also begin to influence things like blood supply. Now, when the blood vessels are going in here, the red blood cells are actually stacked. See, they're stacked like that? They're not supposed to be stacked. When they're irritated, that happens. So when you pass magnetic fields through there, that yellow line, it opens up the blood vessel, it breaks apart these red cells. They're not stacked like coins, so you can get deep healing, better oxygen supply, so the healing process takes place. You don't just feel better, you are better. And that's an important advance for us. One that we haven't been really practicing until today, because today we're going to change that. So, Dr. Diller, some of the studies have been done with these whole body mats that I showed in animation, and I've got one over here. Let's run over here, and I'll show this to you. So these devices are pretty straightforward. There are many different ways you can get moving electromagnetic pulses, but this is one of the ways that I'm sort of interested in. And I'm going to ask Craney to come join us. Hey, Craney, how are you?
Good.
And you've been using this for the last couple of days.
Yes, right? I have been.
So,
hello.
Dr.
Nice
talk to me
you.
about your back pain a little bit.
Well, I've had chronic back pain for 5 years. I just came here from Chicago. I could barely get on the airplane, sit on the seat, walk up and down stairs, even walk a few blocks. I have pain all through my left hip and my lower back.
So this is a device that I understand you've been using.
I've been using it for 3 days.
So I'm just going to show folks that this is something that has real impact. So this detects energy waves. And it is able to tell me that we have very little going on over here. But if I bring it over to the mat, it's quite loud. So these waves are invisible, but we can tell that it's working, that the device is on. And this energy field is, again, created because we're circulating electricity through here, and it builds a magnetic field around you, going deep into your body. And as I showed in the animation, it can get to places where a heating pad can't get, where a massage lotion can't get, where the kinds of things we often put on our bodies because we have aches and pains can't reach. So would you be interested in lying back just to
I'd
demonstrate
love
what you've
to.
done? Okay. So how many times have you tried this?
I've used it 3 days in a row for about 3 hours a day.
3 hours a day. So, doctor, explain to us how this works, at least in theory.
Well, this is creating a pulsed electromagnetic field that's going to come up into her body and quiet down the nerves and improve the circulation really throughout her entire body.
Now, I've got to ask one other question because it comes up a lot in my mind anyway. Whenever I talk about something that's strong enough to help you, it's often potentially risky as well.
Right.
So one of the theoretical risks I would think of a device like this would be that it influences your cells in a bad way. For example, it might cause cancers.
Right. That's always a